really famous, and it's sort of, you just desperately want it to end. You sort of say that you've met them, but you want it to be over. That's horrible, but I mean...
I had that with P. Diddy. I went over to say hello to P. Diddy, and Jay-Z was there, and Leonardo DiCaprio sat front. I had that with P. Diddy.
Se confirma la muerte de Liam Payne, quien fue integrante de la desaparecida agrupación musical One Direction. Payne habría estado en la capital argentina para presenciar otro concierto y, de acuerdo con la información que tenemos, es que cayó de un tercer piso de un hotel en la calle Costa Rica en Buenos Aires.
El mundo está en shock tras la muerte de Liam Payne, un ícono de la música que dejó una huella imborrable. Pero en medio del dolor, la atención sigue centrada en Puff Daddy, el hombre detrás del escándalo mediático más controvertido en la industria musical. Liam Payne, conocido por su carrera en One Direction, también tuvo momentos curiosos con Diddy. En un antiguo video, Liam reveló lo intimidante que fue conocer a Puff Daddy. Un momento que ahora cobra un significado diferente.
Really famous, and it's sort of, you just desperately want it to end. You sort of say that you've met them, but you want it to be over. That's horrible, but I mean...
I had that with P. Diddy. I went over to say hello to P. Diddy, and Jay-Z was there, and Leonardo DiCaprio sat front.
All right, I think you've dropped enough names.
I went over and I thought, I was trying to think who's the easy target in this scenario, who's the one that you go to say the hello, and I'm thinking, so I thought P. Diddy. So I went out to shake his hand, and I shook his hand, and I was, oh, nice to meet you, and he's just going, but the longest handshake ever. And I'm like sat there just looking in P. Diddy's eyes like, when is this going to end? And then the worst of it happened.
Y es que Puff Daddy es un hombre intimidante. Vean cómo entre líneas amenazó a esta conductora que lo invitó a su programa.
A success story.
And let me tell you something. As the mother of a now 16-year-old,
who I met backstage,
he did.
He's a great young man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Who I met backstage,
he did.
He's a great young man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You represent a lot to a lot of people in general. I mean, you're an example to people who aren't black.
Liam se encontraba en Buenos Aires y horas antes de su muerte desató un caos en el hotel. El personal llamó a las autoridades, alertando que el artista podría tener un accidente. En el lugar se encontraron sustancias psicoactivas, vidrios rotos y un aluminio que deja todo más que claro.
We don't need to be going, oh yeah, have you read the thing about this new variant that's come from over the border? Yeah, I can't believe it. Like, someone from America phoned me the other night and they're like, are you going to be able to come here soon? I'm like, no, I ain't.
No chance.
But none of us know. We're all confused because we're being spouted fear, which I just think is terrible. Life's been so controlled to a point, day sheets, security guards, and it's all, everybody else is dictating puppet master crap over the top of your life. Then you just get to a point where it's like you have to take some control back yourself. And until I started to do that with my life, then I was living for everybody else. Then that just led me in a bad place. And finding enjoyment from other stuff that I don't need. When we were in the band, the best way to secure us, because of how big it got, was just lock us in our rooms. And of course, what's in the room? A minibar. So at a certain point, I thought, well, I'm going to have a party for one. And that just seemed to carry on throughout many years of my life. And then you look back, how long you've been drinking and stuff, where you're like, Jesus Christ, that's a long time. Even for someone who's, as young as I was. And in child development, the one thing you need is freedom to make choices and freedom to do stuff. And it was the one thing that, although we could do anything we wanted, it seemed from the outside that we were always locked in a room at night. And then it would be car, hotel room, stage, sing, locked.
Y es que la presión de la fama puede ser abrumadora. La vida es frágil y este trágico suceso nos recuerda que debemos valorar cada momento y evitar perder la lucidez al caer en este tipo de sustancias.